G'day, I'm Luke Tipple, marine biologist and professional diver. You're going to see great white sharks at the best place in the world to see them, Isla Guadalupe. This is Wildside Encounters. The island of Guadalupe lies 170 miles west of Baja, California. Right now we have just 20 miles more until we hit the northernmost point, Capo Norte. It's the rim of an extinct volcano, about 20 miles long and at its highest point, 4,000 feet high. It's been called the Jurassic Park of great white sharks, and as soon as we get there, you'll agree it's a very, very impressive sight. We're approaching the white shark feeding grounds. And as soon as we get in there, I can't wait to show you Isla Guadalupe. Okay. These cages weigh about 600 pounds, so they're quite a task to lift up and actually manoeuvre and get in there. We're finally finishing off the last few ratchets here. We're going to tie it down at the top. The purpose is so that we can get both of these completely stable, so this whole thing moves as a unit. Two sharks! Watch this! They're going to face off. Yeah! So when there's two sharks trying for the same bait, often you'll see them. They'll either have a face-off down the bottom, and they'll do something called parallel swimming, where they're swimming next to each other, trying to decide who's the biggest. Or they might actually face off and go in head-to-head. That particular shark is famous around this area. He's a resident male, about 15 foot in length. He's famous because at one time, a couple of seasons ago, he actually shredded the anchor chain, or the anchor rope that's attached to the chain from one of the boats around here. So they found themselves adrift one night, once this shark had actually got stuck and worked his way free, and in the process, snapped this inch-thick cable. He's quite an aggressive guy, and he's coming around again on one of our boats. We've awoken to a fairly typical windy day here on Guadalupe. The 4,000 foot cliffs and the canyons that come down from them channel the wind down into gusts that can sometimes reach up to 40 to 60 knots. It'll actually create water spouts and thrusts that just spin this boat around like nothing else. As you can see, the waves can be pretty rough, and we've still got great white sharks in the water. Being inside the cages right now would be like your favourite roller coaster, surrounded by great white sharks. It's been a wild morning here at Capo Norte. The wind's been kicking up a lot. We've had a lot of swell. The cage's been rolling all over the place. We've had hydraulic lines break. We've had an anchor get stuck. We've had cages swinging all over the place. But we have had sharks, so we achieved our goal. We're going to pull this anchor up, and we're steaming back to Ensenada. First thing we're going to hit though is about 60 knot wind as we go around the point of Guadalupe Island. So, with Ensenada in the background, that brings us to the end of our white shark adventure. We've seen 8 different sharks over 2 days in the world's best place to see white sharks, Isla Guadalupe. There's a couple of people I'd like to thank for giving us such a great time. Mike Lever from the Nautilus Explorer and his crew for making the trip so comfortable. Patrick Douglas from sharkdiver.com for setting the whole thing up. This trip has been great, and I encourage you guys to get out there and see a great white shark for yourselves in this lifetime. I'm Luke Tipple. I'll catch you on the wild side.